Hi, my name is Heather Christie, and I'm the president of the Florida Speakers Association. And I have with us here Bob Frare. Welcome, Bob.
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon, Heather, already. Yes.
Thanks for being with me. I asked Bob if he would shoot this quick video because Bob is our afternoon speaker at our Saturday, November 4th, Florida Speakers Association monthly meeting. And Bob is a 35-year veteran of this business. So he's for 35 consecutive years has been in business and has not only grown a professional speaking practice, he's a master of selling in this business. And what I'm so excited about, and I know all of our members are, is that Bob is coming to really show us what he refers to as the behind the curtains view of this business. So I was hoping, Bob, you could give us just a little teaser on what you're going to share with us this Saturday.
Sure, Heather, happy to. You know, Bill Gove said that every speaker should show the audience a little peek behind the curtain when they speak. And so in his honor, as I'm a Bill Gove protege, I'm going to talk about what's behind the curtain of our business. What makes a speaking business run? What are the elements that are necessary to have a business and then interact with clients? How do we do that? We are in a business that has been highly commoditized. There are speakers everywhere that our clients can hire. What makes us different? And so I'm going to kind of take a look at that from a perspective that maybe many of us have not looked at FSA.
Awesome. And from what you and I have talked about, you're going to share some ideas and some strategies that we don't typically talk about as speakers in a speaking business. So are you going to actually dive into some of the sales components of this business?
Yeah, I'm going to deal with 5 what I would call market segments for this presentation. We do a variety of things. Some of us keynote. What's going on in the keynote world, and how do we tap into that market segment if we're choosing to do that? Training and development, another market segment, very, very different. How do we engage with clients in the training and development world, which is obviously very different than keynoting? How do we figure that out? Publishing, what kind of publishing do we need to do in our business in order to be different and unique and produce original material? Coaching and counseling is another area that many of us are in. What's different about that market segment? How do we approach that from a sales standpoint and be able to function in that market? Assessments is another huge area that many of us are in. Assessments and diagnostic tools. What does that market segment offer us in terms of opportunities to create value for our clients? And the 6th one that many of us may be in is public seminars. What's different about that? How do we approach that differently? How do we price differently in those different market segments? So what I'm trying to do is put the sales back into sales and marketing. In every practice, in every business like ours who sell professional services, always talk about sales and marketing. They actually fuel each other. One without the other is weak. And so I'm going to be talking about those market segments and how we inject sales into that. And how do we make a difference in terms of with our clients in all of those market segments.
I'm really excited to talk about the different distinctions between those 6 segments. And in fact, in my business, we tap into most all of them, 5 out of the 6 anyway, at this stage.
Yes.
And we've done the 6th, but we're not right now. So I'm really excited about this. Now, I know that our professional members, when they heard you were speaking, they're clearing their calendars to come out. But I also know that we have a lot of people who have never attended before. And how would you describe the right audience to come and listen, really to engage in our Speakers Association meetings generally, but for your specific program as well?
Yeah, I think many of us, at one time, many of us were in 1 or 2 of those market segments. These days, you find most of us in all or 4 or 5 or 6 of those market segments. So people that certainly are in coaching, as an example, that want to speak, how do they tap into another market? Somebody in training and development and perhaps would like to add assessments to their business. So all of this is congruent, and I think what we want to do is attract people or this is targeted at people that are in business, certainly, and have an ongoing business, but also people that are wanting to have a more robust business. I always ask people that are in our business, what's your mix? Because what is your mix of your business? Because I think that mix keeps us in business. It also adds tremendous value to our clients.
Mm-hmm.
So most of us, with some exceptions, of course, some people pick one or more of these segments and focus on it. For example, we know some people that just keynote, which is fine. Mm-hmm. Many of us are in a mix of a business. And so this would be for any of those people that want to add, want to get better, want to penetrate these market segments in a more deep, meaningful way to add revenue to their business. So it's for any or all of those people that are very serious about being in really what is a very difficult business, and where we need to be as good as we can possibly be, not only at speaking, but also at the business of speaking. Mm. And so I'm going to hit that pretty hard. We've got a very, very short hour, and I'm going to get specific. I'm going to talk about some things that, again, are behind the curtain. We don't often talk about, but maybe a reality check for lots of people.
Excellent. Well, I, for one, cannot wait to hear you speak on Saturday. So again, that's Saturday, November 4th. That's this coming Saturday, and it's going to be at the Westin in Fort Lauderdale. You can find all the information at www.floridaspeakers.org, and we will post a link. If you have any questions, you'll have a contact information there to reach out as well. So Bob, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to just share a little bit about what you're going to be talking about on Saturday. And for those of you who are just on the fence about whether or not to attend, if anything you heard just now from Bob is a piece of your business and you want to get better, Bob is truly one of the professionals in our industry, and you absolutely want to hear what he has to say. So again, thank you so much, Bob. Can't wait to see you.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
Take care.